Why don't you believe me? Why don't you believe me? You stand over me, watching me crying, insinuating that I'm lying. You take my trauma and turn it into classroom drama as if you have the right to question, to gaslight. As if my body being invaded is a topic to be debated. We hear, what if she's making it up? Every single time. False accusations are no more common in rape than any other crime. But for some reason, rape's the only scenario this argument is mentioned, and I'm not being funny, but this argument isn't well-intentioned. Because if a woman has the bravery to talk of her violation and you have the cheek to doubt her truth, you have a victim-blaming fixation. You love to shout how women who lie about rape should be sent straight to jail. 99% of rapists are exempt from justice will prevail. 98.84%. That's how many rapists get away, but okay. Let's focus on the 2% of allegations that might not be what they say. 54,000 a year, 147 a day. Women have their bodies intruded, and that's just in the UK. I mean, call me crazy, but maybe, just maybe, our priority should be the vast majority of rapists walking down our streets instead of asking for receipts of the 1 in 5 women living in Britain with their worlds torn apart, wanting to restart, take back their body parts, not just numbers on rape charts that, by the way, are rising every day. Because women get raped. That's how their lives are shaped. Bodies are violated, minds annihilated, but all you care about is his reputation. I mean, come on now, you need some confirmation. You tell me to calm down, smile honey, don't frown. You make all these excuses, but they're just fucking intrusive. I mean, let's talk about that phrase, oh, but boys get raped too. Because I mean, absolutely, yes, they do. But if you're only bringing it up when a woman speaks out, then you don't really care for the men you're on about. You're simply using our trauma as a weapon to silence instead of using your privilege to form an alliance. Because if you really cared about the raping of your guys, then you'd stand with us and you'd listen to our cries instead of finding any excuse to belittle our experience, because fighting for us would be an inconvenience. So if your go-to response is what if she's lying, just know one day it could be your daughter that's crying. Because she's been raped by a boy in her class. Raised by his father on the jokes you laughed at. She'll say, why don't you believe me? Why don't you believe me? Why do you stand over me, watching me crying, insinuating that I'm lying? Why do you take my trauma and turn it into classroom drama? Why do you have the right to question, to gaslight? Why is my body being invaded a topic to be debated? So to my mum, and to my sister, and to my future daughter, and to my friend, and to my auntie, and to my cousin, and to my teacher, and to the lady with the nice coat I walk past on my way to school, and to my doctor and the shop assistant and any female that this might reach. I believe you. So let's stand together. Support one another. And stop fucking saying, what if it's not true?